NightlineRadio.com.
What's up? This is Artie, your host for the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade. This June 3rd, 2012. Come join us at the largest celebration in the borough of the Bronx. The Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade. Oh, it's going to be off the hook. Celebrating our 25th anniversary on the Grand Concourse starting at 192nd Street and Van Cortlandt Avenue East. All festivities begin at 11 a.m. on 192nd Street and Grand Concourse. So don't forget, save the date. June 3rd, 2012, the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade. That's June 3rd, 2012. See you there. Puerto Rico.
It's Talk Show Interactive, the Everything Eve Show on Nightline Radio. She still got a show? Baby, that was amazing. That wasn't me. Oh, it's my toys from Vibe Tool. Okay, no problem. The Everything Eve Show, sponsored by VibeTool.com.
Nightline Radio.
HD.
My two co-hosts for the evening.
What up? What up, world?
And Nikki.
Hi, everybody.
Yes.
Why you guys sound so low today? Like, you excited or what? What's
Yeah,
the matter? You nervous?
I'm actually honored to be. Look, I'm over here stuttering and tripping up. I'm actually honored to be here. You know, this is my first time in the studio.
Tonight we have something special for you, Ham. You don't know what happens when you're a newcomer at the Everything Eve Show.
I don't do the wiggle. No wiggle.
You're not going to be wiggling. You will not be wiggling, but you have to say yes now.
What?
Say yes now.
What about her? She's new.
You know what? I have to do it to her too, but I'm more aggressive when it comes to the men.
So. Yes, to the men.
So,
all right.
I agree.
Okay. So thank you, Nikki.
Do it.
So
Let's
you know what? Tonight is your first night on the Everything Eve Show, and since you agreed to do what we normally do when you're a newcomer, actually we call you guys a virgin. So Solo can tell you what happens when you're a virgin on the Everything Eve Show.
Oh, you got to do the moan thing. I seen that.
Let me tell you, Solo, when Solo first tuned into the Everything Eve Show, he was our king for like a week.
Yes.
Yeah, he moaned and they called him Hung Solo for a while. Yeah, but a big shout out to Solo that's DJing for me tonight.
Oh, that's going to be kind of difficult.
And to Nikki, how you feeling?
I'm good.
Well, for those that don't know why Ham and Nikki are here today they will be discussing what happens when you are friends with benefits.
Yes. You got to know the rules and the rules to follow. There's do's and don'ts.
And there's boundaries, right? There's lots of boundaries.
Yeah.
But we're going to be talking about those boundaries.
Yes.
Let me give a shout out to everyone tuned in, and a big shout out to my BFF Unique. Josie, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. And you guys can all call in. The number is 646-797-3106 to give your opinions, your views on the topic. But when I tell you to call, okay? Not right now. I'm going to do a quick recap on last week's show. We had Ty Alexander. He is an upcoming hip-hop artist. And
I've seen that.
He had, he experienced something really bad in high school where he was banned from doing his show because he was going to rap. So they didn't want him to perform in his school. So we brought it to the Everything Eve Show, and we made this big noise. And actually, we had a lot of people from the school tuned in, and there was a lot of controversy on this. But he will be able to perform again. So a big shout out to Ty Alexander and his mom manager.
I saw that post and she posted.
Momager.
Nice.
That's the momager.
What is it called?
Momager.
All right, I was going to get stuck in the ma.
Nah, that's the momager.
There we go. A big shout out to, to his mom. She's awesome.
Most moms are momagers, even if your kid don't got a talent. He's just a momager anyway.
Wow, and now, so a big shout out to my sponsors, of course. The Everything Show is brought to you by VibeTool.com and also by Beso Lounge, which we're going to be there this Friday with DJ Mad and DJ Izzy Rock.
Oh, yeah, DJ Kings.
Yeah, the DJ. Oh,
I'm passionate. I'm passionate.
Are you going to be going there with any of your friends?
I'm passionate, you know.
Any of your female friends?
Listen, you don't party with friends with benefits.
Well, you know what? Now, since I have you, I
party
really
with
want to
them.
touch on that. So we're going to open up the topic, friends with benefits tonight. Let's define what friends with benefits is. A lot of people confuse friends with benefits with the booty call.
That's one of the biggest misconceptions. You know, a friend with benefit and booty calls are two different things. And
define.
You know, the booty call. Actually, you know, there's different kind of friends with benefits. There's actually the actual friend, and then you actually take it to that line. You know, and there's the acquaintance that you just calling it the friends with benefits, but you actually use the term friend very lightly. You know what I'm saying? You know,
and that's what you call the booty call.
You know, and that kind of falls into the booty call kind of thing. You know, that kind of falls into the booty call kind of thing.
What do you have to say about that, Nikki? Friends with benefits versus the booty call.
I guess friends with benefits, actually chill a little longer, and booty call is just they call you, and that's it.
I totally agree with Nikki. Sorry, Ham.
Yeah, well, you know.
I'm just saying, because the friends with benefits, I mean, you at the end of it all, you are still friends.
Yes.
You're still friends. You made that contract, or you signed that deal, whatever you want to call it, that you, after all of this, will remain friends.
But let's look at the term friends. Look at Facebook. We say Facebook friends, and we have like 400 of them on there. You know, like out of 400. Let's say 350 of them are haters that you don't get along with. They're just watching to see what you do. So the term friend is used lightly. So, you know, you say friend with benefit.
In some cases, like you said, it's used lightly. But when you're screwing someone, you either friends with benefits or you're just a booty call. Okay. I mean, that's if you don't want to get serious with a person, right?
That's true.
All right. So we define that. We define the whole FWB and booty calls.
Yes.
Now, let's go into the different names that we give our friends with benefits.
No.
You don't give them anything else? Have you guys heard of bouncing buddies?
Cuddle buddy?
Cuddle buddies, bouncing buddies.
Yo, that's all stuff that women give.
What about the benefriends?
Yo, we don't give that no names.
What are you talking about?
You know the names we give you? The name your mama gave you.
And if that, sometimes you just call us like, hey, what's up? Can we meet? Or,
you know, or hey.
No. Hey, babe. You don't want to confuse the names.
B-A-E. Hey, babe.
Oh, wow.
You don't get babe.
Be careful. Ham is on the loose.
You know, I don't have friends with benefits anymore, you know, but back in my day, with my time.
We're going to touch that. We're going to touch on that. We definitely want to hear about back in your days and what you did. Hey, you can't get him in trouble right now. Yeah. All right? Because she is probably, like, tuning in through her iPhone, you know, iPad. A big shout out to all of you tuning in through your iPhones, iPads, Blackberries, you know, and so on. Again, we are on iTunes, so who knows? They're probably just checking us out through there. Yeah. So, you know what I think it is? Why the whole friends with benefits is so strong is because women nowadays are not willing to get committed to someone that's not going to be committed to them. So they take the term more as, you know what? I'm going to be just as the man is. Yeah. But let me be in charge.
I agree. Women are getting theirs nowadays. They ain't playing that. You ain't gonna be smashing her out and then going out there and she being faithful to you, calling you her man. You know.
Exactly.
That's sad. You know, because when two people are in a relationship, or when you think you're in a relationship with someone else, and you find out that this person all along has just been stringing you along, you feel kind of like left out, like you've lost something. Not that, I mean, unless you're totally in love, then you're really heartbroken. But when you give something to a relationship, when you put so much of your time and you get played, I mean, that makes a woman go sour. So I give it to those women that put the foot out and say, you know what? I want a friend that I can just bang and that's it.
I'm going to confess something to y'all. That happened to me. You know, the only thing
you got hooked?
No, I got played. I got played. You know, and the only thing I was really mad about is that she didn't let me know that I would have been out there. Yes. I'm out here turning down.
It's better when she lets you know.
You know, I'm out here turning down.
So how do you tell you? I mean, what do you expect her to tell you? That I'm cheating on you?
Nah,
you guys don't tell women when you're cheating on them.
You surely don't.
Right? So when you are friends with benefits, you already know your terms. You seek you sit down. I guess this is where it all comes on how you want to define the friends with benefits.
That's one of the main rules of friends with benefits. You got to discuss the terms in the beginning. You got to discuss the terms, and there can be no manipulation of that. You know, like, look, this is what it is. This is what it's gonna be, and this is all it's ever gonna be. You know. If either one of us ever start to sway from that, we need to check the other person. And there's also checks and balances, but we'll get into that to check the person.
Let's just give one of the rules when you're friends with benefits.
One of the rules of friends with benefits for me would be no spending the night.
What about for you, Nikki?
No, not one spend. I guess just not asking questions. Too many questions.
Wow. So, what about you, Solo?
Let's get it in.
What? You want a rule? That's the rule.
That's my rule. Let's get it in.
Sex.
Wow.
Rule 1, sex. Lots of it.
Yes.
Shame on you. Shame on you. That's not a rule. That's an everyday thing. You want to get it in. A rule. What you set boundaries. Like when you want to be with someone just for sex, you say, okay, you know, like they say, no touchy feelings. Like don't get hugs.
No getting jealous.
No getting jealous. That's a big one.
No getting jealous.
You know what it is that sometimes people prefer jump offs or booty calls because they have so much relationships that went bad, so they prefer just to keep it that way.
But we don't want to talk about booty calls because when you are friends with benefits, you actually have a relationship as a friend with the guy you're sleeping with.
You're cool with this person.
So you're actually cool. You don't get intimate as of to, I'm starting to have these feelings, because once you have these feelings, you should definitely no longer have sex with this guy.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
Or female. But booty calls are just, hit and run.
I agree.
So I want to touch on the part on how do you determine what your friend is going to be. Like, you sit down and you realize your friend is going through the same thing you're going through, right?
Yeah, you cannot determine
what do you mean? How do you decide she's going to be your friends with benefits?
Penis and vagina changes everything.
I want to know.
That changes
I want
everything.
to know how you determine. I want to know how you determine to have someone that's your friend become your lover. Like, how do you do that?
You talk to them.
Damn, Solo, it is freaking quick response.
Yeah,
what do you tell them? Solo, you want to have sex, but you don't want.
You first of all, you look at them, you talk to them, and then you look at them and you tell them, "Can I finger pop you?"
All right, that's never gonna work.
That's bad. You're definitely not gonna get a friend with benefits.
That don't work.
That's what you call a booty call.
He's like, that don't work.
You know what?
That don't work.
I think we're gonna have to speak to Solo on the whole friends with benefits and booty calls, because I think he's more hooked on the booty calls.
Yeah, I think he is.
Right?
Maybe the motion lotion.
Oh, I'm telling you, that's Vibetool.com.
If you gotta wait till the moment where you see your friend. If you're already thinking it, wait till the moment where your friend is vulnerable to that idea.
And feeling it. No,
she
gotta feel it.
Like.
So you're gonna wait till she goes on, have a drink, and
wait till her man messes up, acts up.
Yeah.
And you right there, and you right
agree
there.
With that?
No, yeah. I believe that's what guys do.
You wait till your friend.
So what do girls do?
I don't know. It always was the opposite. Like, the guy always would come to me.
Yeah, y'all don't gotta do nothing.
Yeah, I don't.
Y'all don't gotta do nothing.
Because I never actually went to a guy and said, I just want benefits.
We got a union.
Y'all talking about, guys gotta work for this. Gotta work for that friends with benefits. Y'all just sit there and wait and be like, I know 5 male friends.
What? You have friends that you're attracted to, but you won't make that move because you don't want anything to get serious. It's just a friend type of thing, but you find
you know what? You're right.
Attractive.
You're right, Eve. That's what y'all do. Y'all just choose. Y'all choose one of the guys. You gotta do the work. Y'all just choose. Like, nope.
You know what? To be honest with you, if I ever had to go in there and say, you know what, I'm done with relationships and I'm very close to one particular friend, I would probably sit down and ask him myself, like, what's up? And then if he says, okay, it's cool, I'm like, let's sign the contract. Because after this,
and what
that's
happens
it.
if he says no?
There is a contract. You didn't know about a contract?
There's a contract. It's a waiver. It's a waiver. Which, by the way, I suggest you do not sign. Because, listen, you could deny everything. Yeah. You could deny everything. Once you sign the contract, say you get in a relationship and you sign that contract and your so-called friend with benefit, well, look, he said it didn't happen. He signed this contract. What you going to say? You see, no contract. I sit there and deny, nope. Well, did I sign a contract? I'll pull the contract. Did I sign this? No.
I give you copies. I'll give you copies.
I'm not signing it.
You're gonna sign, and you know why you're gonna sign? Because you're gonna want to get in. Because you'll be like, damn, that's my friend. I never tried her. I'm gonna tap that.
Yep, I do.
And you're gonna sign it because you want to tap that. And that's a legal document. There you go. You see that? You see that? God, Nikki. But that's what happens with friends with benefits. What happened, Solo?
Damn.
The corruption.
Keep giving out the girls' code out.
It's not a girl code.
I'm taking notes.
It's not a girl code. What I'm saying is that when women get tired of being in a relationship where they've been played, it's their time to come out and say, you know what, now it's my turn. I don't want to get serious. I don't want to go through any type of emotional type of, you know what, so I'm going to get with someone.
Fellas, the way to get out that contract.
And he's going to talk about it.
The way to get out that contract, if she's offering you a contract, that means she's already down. Do the naked man. They be like, yo, can I go to the bathroom real quick? Go in the bathroom, come out butt ass naked, ready. Don't come out limp, come out ready. Like, yo, if you condom on and all, like ready. Like, what's up? What's up?
She's still gonna sign. She's still gonna have that right there. Before you take this, you gotta sign this.
Listen, if she's asking that contract, you better pop some extends or something, man. Cause I'm coming out red naked, man. You gonna rip that contract up like, oh, screw that.
Like that. You're gonna sign that contract.
You gonna be like, screw that, screw that.
No. You guys remember the movie? You guys remember the movie Friends with Benefits?
Yes.
How they both were in a relationship. They were both dogged, right? Like one girl just dumped the guy, and you know, it's not all about you, it was me, you know. And then the girl gets dumped because she thought at first that was her soulmate, but he turns around and says no, that he never promised her anything, and they get dumped. So she's sitting. I think there's this part. I'm going to show you the clip. You guys gonna watch this, and this is how Friends with Benefits start. Go ahead, Mr. Engineer.
I just feel like we should chill for a while.
I think we should take a break.
You're breaking up with me?
It's not you.
Of course it's me.
It's me. I don't like you anymore. You said that I was your soulmate.
I did? When?
When we were at that bed and breakfast having sex.
You know, that doesn't...
That doesn't what?
Count. I'm done with the relationship thing. I'm emotionally unavailable.
I'm emotionally damaged.
You know what's that?
No emotions. Just sex.
So I guess we should just start.
Bedroom.
What's wrong with the couch?
The bedroom has better light. And since we're just friends, I don't have to be insecure about my body.
Come on, you're beautiful. You have nothing to be insecure.
That sounds emotionally supportive. Lock that down.
Your ass is a little bony.
Much better.
I can work with that.
Okay. Should be fine.
Whoa! I don't know. Actually,
yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. I already pointed out the flaw in their relationship, but go ahead.
The whole thing where you sit down and you're already totally like done with relationships, and your friend has just been dumped. You guys are both vulnerable, right? So you sit there and you discuss what you guys can do. Yeah. So she came up. She said how she was feeling. She was like emotionally what? I don't know, deranged, or he was just like
emotionally unavailable,
damaged. And
so
they both agreed. You know, oh, this sounds cool. We can have something, but not catch any feelings, right? So when she takes him home, what does she have underneath her hand? It's like a Bible. Actually, an iPad.
But they use it as a Bible.
But they use it as a Bible, and they signed. They actually made a pact.
Yo, people go to court and lie.
Yeah, you guys are horrible. She made a pact. They both made the pact.
Both of their flaw was that they was only smashing each other. They should have both had another person that they was interacting with. You know, and you know, you keep it going. There's no rule to one friend with benefit. You know, there's friend with benefits. Friends.
Wow. But do you think that being a friend with benefit is like really like, isn't it like torture? You definitely, when you have good sex, you become emotionally dependent on. I don't know. Me personally,
that's true.
That happens. You're gonna get attached.
It's true, and that's why you have more than one person, because that's the check right there. That's the smack in the face of reality, you know. And you tell your other friend with benefit, like, look, you know, hey, I went out with this girl the other night. You know, that's gonna be like, oh snap, he's not even trying to, you know.
Yeah.
That way, it kind of keeps you grounded.
It keeps you in that friend with benefits.
If my friend with benefits, I want to hear that she went out and she got drunk and blacked out and don't know what happened the last 2 hours. Hey, you know what? I'm not sleeping with you tonight. But
fine. You can do that when it's your friend,
that's
right?
Fine.
So you can just keep it moving.
That's fine. Yeah, that way it's no emotions.
So now that we got that whole definition on friends with benefits, and I know that you are my guest tonight because co-host / guest, because you have also been a friends with benefits.
Yes, I've been a friend with benefits.
I want you to talk to me about that. How was that relationship, and how long did it last?
Yeah, that relationship lasted, I would say, roughly about 6 or 7 months.
Wow, that's a lot. That's almost like a long-term relationship. Like, how do friends with benefits go that long?
You know, it went.
And did you have a relationship outside of that friends with benefit?
Yeah, I wasn't in a relationship. I didn't have a girlfriend, but yeah, but I was out. You know, and that was kind of what kept it, you know, to that level. You know, I made sure I kept that reality check. Like, listen, don't, you know, because you'd hear stuff like, "Oh, I love the way you," or "I love that you make me laugh."
Those are hints.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, whoa, don't love me. I'd be like, don't love me. I'm a villain, bitch. Don't love me. Nah. I'm just saying, not to say it like that, but I'd be like, don't love me. I'm no good for you. And you know that. You're my friend. You know. Don't fall for me. You know, but like you said,
so you would tell them not to fall for you.
Yeah, don't fall for me. Because if that's your friend, I owe her that.
So did you fall for her? Did you like her? Like her more than a friend?
It was cool.
You're not answering my question.
More than a friend. I mean, more than a friend. We having sex. So
you like them more than a friend. You like them more than a friend.
More than a friend.
No, I'm not talking about more than a friend because of the sex. More than a friend because you caught feelings after the sex.
Nah.
Right. It lasted 7 months. You must have really liked that.
Fellas, that hurts when you say nah. They don't even want to believe it. Nah. There's no way.
I look at it this way: something is good, and you hold on and you stay by it, and that's it. If it's good, the sex is good, and the communication is good with the person, the friendship is still there. Hey, why not?
Wow. So how did it end? I mean, you guys were together 7 months. How?
Well, you know, it ended. You know,
someone caught feelings.
No, yeah. She ended up. She wanted a relationship. She ended up getting a man. I told her to get a boyfriend. That's what she did.
Well, eventually, I'm telling you, that's what happens when you. Your friends with benefits was pretty long. 7 months is like enough time. I can't wait to get to yours. Wow.
Me too.
So you told her to go get a man because she was
because I wasn't willing to give what she wanted. You know, I wasn't willing to give what she wanted. I'm not going to sign a contract because I don't want anything to come back bite me in the ass. But I will keep it 100 with you and be like, listen, no, I'm not able to give you what you want, and it's better off you go get it somewhere else. You know.
Do you think that was it worth it? Your friendship? Did you guys still remain friends?
Very cool. It's not the same. Of course, it's not the same. You know.
So was it worth it?
Because now I'm in this is years later, and now I'm in a relationship. You know, I'm pretty sure the relationship I was in before the one I'm in now, she probably was like, "Oh, what made you go with her?" You know, instead of being with me.
Are y'all still friends?
You know, we cool.
You're not. You say we cool. We're cool. Like, she sees me. If I see her, hello and goodbye.
Yeah.
But you don't text. You don't call. You're not friends
no more.
Not really.
Wow. So you see. So did you think it was worth it? I think personally, the way you just said, what you just said, I think your whole friendship went down the drain.
I mean, that was a choice that we both made. Do
you miss her friendship? Not the sex part, the friendship. Her as a friend.
I mean, it's so long ago. not really. Not now.
About it. I mean,
not now. No, because I'm thinking I haven't even. To be honest, no, because it's been so long. It's been too long. It's 2 relationships ago now. It's been too long.
If you weren't involved right now and you had a chance to do this again with another friend, would you?
Nah.
All right, so he had a bad experience. You don't have to say.
It gotta be a friend that I already want to hit, not to.
But that's what I said. And you will sign that contract like this.
I don't know about that contract. I don't sign contracts for cell phones, and I cell phone. Furthermore, vagina. It's 4 billion. Well, how many is 4 million of y'all in here on the earth? It's 2 for every man.
There is it's 10 women to a man.
10 women to a man. Oh, I don't gotta sign a contract for that.
You're horrible.
It's 9 more walking down the street.
You know what? That's it. You guys cannot. You guys, you know what it is? When you guys are insecure about certain things, or they don't want to be the first to say that they caught feelings, they want to start acting like, oh, you know what? I don't think this is gonna work.
I've caught feelings for friends with benefits though before.
Oh, wait a minute. So you just didn't experience it one time?
No. That became my girl, though.
Are you a pro at freaking friends with benefits?
Pretty much, with no contract free. That's why I don't believe in this contract. Hitch said it best. The movie Hitch said it best. Any man could get any woman he wants. It just takes time.
Yeah.
Wow. You watch Hitched a lot of times.
No, I am Hitched. Nah, I'm joking.
Right. And that's
baby,
what
I'm joking.
But you know what happened to Hitch at the end of the movie, right?
No, I didn't.
I turned
it off. I was getting some by the end. Before I was getting some by the end of the movie.
He got hooked.
He got hooked too. That what's her name? The Spanish chick. Eva? Oh yeah, I'd have got hooked too. I'd have got hooked too. I ain't even mad at her. I'd have got hooked too. She bad.
She is. So we're gonna ask Nikki the same questions, and I definitely need to hear Nikki's side because our side is always the best. Always. I'm sorry. I just gotta go there. I bet you it's more juicier because you're just like, yeah, it's cool, it's cool. Mm-hmm. But you know you wanted to hit that for a long time.
Yo, listen to all the emotional baggage that's gonna come with this. The Lifetime movie. Lifetime movie. You know.
Shut up.
A Nikki. Friend that wanted more. The man that wanted more. You know, go ahead, starring Nikki.
Why are you knocking that?
All right. That's my.
You know, if I brought your friend with benefit over here, I know she had a whole story to tell us.
Yeah, she would.
Yeah, she'd be tight.
She'd be tight. Right. She'll have the whole show on you.
She'd be tight, and then she's gonna want to get it in after the show.
Well, Nikki.
Yeah.
The same thing. How long were you in that situation? And how long did it last?
Mine was for a year.
A year.
I didn't want anything. He consisted and persisted regardless. I would talk to other people and he continued and stood there. I would tell him what it was. I got somebody's number and he would still be there. To the point that actually he made me actually want to be in a relationship with him.
Wow, so you also caught feelings.
What did I say?
Eventually.
Any man, any woman, just take time. Go ahead though.
You were there for a whole year.
Mm-hmm. I didn't want a relationship at all, but he was always there. We would do like the couple thing, but every time during the weekend, after everything is done, I'll tell him, remember, we're not in a relationship. That was my everyday.
But that was your thing to remember that you didn't want to fall for him.
Yeah.
But how do you guys like do everything a couple does and just act like friends?
I just didn't want it. At the end of the day, I wanted to still do whatever I wanted to do. I didn't want to explain myself to anybody. And he was willing for it. Like, he just stood there.
And so who broke up with who at the end of the year? Well, who stopped doing who at the end of the year? Did you find someone else?
No, not even that. He just, since we was friends with benefit, I used to tell him too much because I was honest. And when we finally tried to get into a relationship,
so you did try.
Yeah. And he had that still with the friend with benefit mentality and will always tell me about what happened in the past. So it didn't work.
And this was the story I was waiting for her to tell. And this is why friends with benefits don't work.
It doesn't. And that's great that you said that because that was going to be my next question.
Because you have to be honest.
That to be able to maintain that friends with benefit. I mean, you guys are friends. You got to remember you're always friends. But when you start catching some type of feelings and you start being honest about everything you do, and that friends with benefits become more than a friends with benefit, eventually it's going to bite you in the ass. That's why we have to give rules to friends with benefits. And then once those rules are like, when you see that person is like not abiding by those rules, if you don't want to take it to the next step, you definitely need to start walking or looking for another friends with benefit.
I agree with that.
Yeah, you're right.
You gotta look out for those red flags.
What are the red flags?
What's the red flags?
Have you been involved in a friends with benefit?
All those people, all those records has been shredded. And
I don't recall.
Records.
I don't recall.
Hi, Hondo. Big shout out to Hondo tuning in.
I'll plead the fifth on that one, but everything has been shredded in that.
Well, I didn't ask you for a name. I just said, have you had friends with benefits? You know.
Oh yeah, long time ago.
Okay. How long was that one?
I had actually it was a Thursday. We used to,
Thursday.
Yeah, we used to do Thursday Chinese and bedroom. You would call it Thursday Chinese bedroom time. We used to call it.
You used to do this every Thursday?
Every Thursday we'll meet in my place.
I couldn't do that. That's commitment.
And
I don't see commitment. That's a friend thing.
No, it was.
Would you talk every day?
No.
No talking.
No, it was mostly.
What about you guys?
My man.
What about you guys when you were in this relationship?
I would talk. Yeah, he would hit me up all the time.
We talk every day.
But you would talk as a friend
as
or
a friend.
as a
friend.
Okay, and you?
We would talk every day. You know, it's like you said, you're friends to some extent. So like, for me, I would have to be brutally honest and like keep that reality check there. Talk about my sex life. You know what's going on. Like, oh yeah, I went out this weekend with my boy. You know, I was back with a little girl. Da da da.
So at any point of this whole Friends with Benefit, did you guys ever feel like type jealous when they would talk to you about what would happen at night, or if they were hanging out with other people? Like, did you guys ever feel some type of way when they would discuss that stuff?
You know, as a man, yeah, you know, you hear like, oh, going out with this guy, whatever, you'd be like, you know, only if I wanted to chill with you, I would feel some kind of way. But if I'm out and you're like, oh, I'm going out, I'm like, all right, get home safe. But if I'm home and I'm like, oh, I want to see you, and you're like, I'm out, then I'm gonna be like, ah, damn it.
Yeah. I have a question.
What about you?
I have a question. Friends with Benefits, do they go out on dates?
They don't go out on dates.
No, dates. No.
Friends with Benefits do not go out on dates.
No.
Nope.
They have meetups where they just meet up and keep going, but they... Hi, Jose, or I don't know if this is Jose or Caesar. A shout out to Extremities every Fridays on nightlineradio.com, 6 to 8.
Shout out.
So, no dates.
No dates. You set dates though.
You set dates to me.
Come over that, Friday.
You know, for that type of stuff. You know,
with Chinese.
Now, if you guys are all in like a group stuff and you all doing friend stuff, that's fine. But when it's just you and that person.
My Friend with Benefits is not a part of my friend circle.
So then you had that.
It's not a part of my friend circle.
Well, they try not to have them as part of your circle because then you get attached.
Yeah, because
then you get attached. That's why the contract is there. That's why the rules are there.
You don't have them a part of your friend. You have two separate friends, and you don't want to meet. I don't want to meet none of your friends. I don't want you to meet none of my friends. You know my friends by code name as bro,
code name,
homie, bro,
and
homie.
you wouldn't even bring her to your family, right?
For what? Yo,
I'm just gonna go over certain things. I'm gonna go over certain things that were emailed. All right.
Okay.
When you start the whole Friends with Benefit, they say you have to test the waters.
I agree.
When you test the waters, what do you mean? What do you think?
Oh, I think they're testing the box, the vagina.
Oh my God! It's only a man. Only a man thinks that way.
What are y'all talking about?
So how do they test the water?
They tell you have to find like the suitable person. Like you have to find someone that's in that same
category, is it?
Not category, but you know, something that he's experienced, that you have experienced, someone that's just looking to have a companionship only at night, or it's just that, you know, I just want to get it off type thing, but you guys are both in the same, you know, see eye to eye.
I think y'all agree with this. Men and women both sometimes say stuff they want to say to get what they want. So a man would be like, oh, it's okay, I'm down for the Friends with Benefits, and he might already have in his mind that he wants you to be his girl. And vice versa for the guy.
I agree with that.
So, you know, in their mind, you know, so...
Everybody just wants to get in the pants.
Yeah.
But then what happens when the feelings get involved? And that's why when you're Friends with Benefits, you're so likely to get hooked because somebody's you know so much of this person. So now you're getting emotionally attached. Yeah. So what they try to tell you is when you're going to go into a Friends with Benefits relationship, it's not supposed to be a relationship. But when you have a Friends with Benefits, you got to try to, once you see yourself going in that direction, change the plan, change it up. There's something else that he's doing that's making you get hooked. So don't see him as much, you know?
Yeah. I say once you
don't call him or text him as much.
Once you go in, I agree. Once you go into that Friends with Benefits thing, use the term friends very loosely.
No, first very nice.
Very loosely.
Very loosely.
Very loosely.
Meet my friends. Meet my friends.
You know, you bump into any one of your real friends who you're not sleeping with, you be like, oh, hey, Eve.
My homegirl.
Hey, Eve. And be like, hey, Eve, this is... you know, you say that, you know, this is... And then you say their name, and then you be like, oh, hi, nice to meet you. Or you guys are, no. Wow. And that kind of puts it in check. She's still going to go home and give it to you.
Yeah, but that's...
Because y'all already been doing y'all thing already, so, you know?
Well, you know what happens also when you know how you know when this person is not going to be for you? One with Friends with Benefits, when you start giving her a lot of compliments and she melts. All right, you can tell that once you mush her up a little, she's going to fall.
Yeah.
So if you as a man, I mean, women don't really do this. We'll flirt a little. Men fall instantly. But what I'm saying, when a man starts giving you that little look and you start watching her like goo goo gaga over you, that is not the person to be with.
I agree with you.
Regardless if she's your friend, your friend can have some type of feelings for you. You have friends that like you, won't say anything, won't cross that path. But if you gave her the opportunity, and that would be the chance for her to say, you know what, I got this. So when you see her,
I agree.
when you charming her and she's falling for it, go the other way.
I agree.
And as for us ladies, look for those signs. That guy is trying to get you hooked, and you don't want to be hooked. You walk away.
Man.
I'm just saying.
Wait, whoa.
Play hard to get.
What about something the guy said? The guy says to you that and y'all start getting a little crazy.
What do you mean?
Like the guy. You said the guy compliments you and she gets mushy. That's a sign for us to fall away. Now, what about the woman complimenting the guy?
That's your problem. If you like the compliments and you stick around, that's your.
Now it's our problem. But you just said y'all.
I'm
run
talking
away.
to the ladies. That's right.
Run away.
And I'm telling you, man,
right.
when you see women that are are doing that now. If we don't want nothing serious with the guy, we're going to do the same thing. We don't want to get committed to this person. And if this guy, anything I tell you, you're like,
I'm going to give some harsh advice for the guys.
Okay, so
harsh for the ladies.
Let me give you an example. If somebody texts you and tells you, "Can I keep you?"
Can I keep you what?
Yeah,
like keep you. Like if a female hits you up, she's just your friend, but she texts you back and say, "Can I keep you?"
She caught feelings.
Yeah.
She caught feelings.
You tell her,
so then you have to say,
do
you remember our contract? Go back to that contract. Go back to that contract. Or, you have your rules. Rule 1. What was rule number 1? The rule number 1 on our list is no catching feelings.
You know what's so funny? You talk about this contract, and if the woman falls and we bring up that contract, solo, and we bring up that contract,
we'll be after you
tell
guys.
me am I right or wrong? The woman will be the first one to take that fucking contract and rip that shit. You know what I'm saying? Throw that contract at. Throw the contract at. You knew what you was doing with no contract last night.
All right, so maybe you should give yourself. Before you catch feelings, I guess you can do work on your contract and say, instead of doing a whole year term thing, can we just do like 3 months? And that's it. Give yourself a set of time, because I'm telling you, after a couple of times you sleep together, you will eventually catch feelings.
Gonna catch feelings.
And I don't think that it's worth to lose a friendship over. You have to know if this person will just be that. I'm feeling for you. This is what I want from you. And if you fall in love with someone else and you want to get into a relationship, let me know. The same thing.
So really, how would y'all feel about the guy really telling y'all, like, listen, before we do this, I just want to hit for 3 months?
That will do it for 3 months.
You'll be cool with that.
If she's with the only having sex.
You'll be cool with that.
That means that you're not going to take me out to dinner. You're not going to take me to the movies. You will not be spending the night in my house. It's all about just doing
sounds
that.
like winning to me.
And that's all right, because I don't have to see you. I don't have to see you every day.
Just make sure you catch her when she's ovulating, About the 14th or the 15th.
Oh, you're horrible.
The 14th or the 15th. Do it in the calendar. Do the calendar map. Like that, she's ready to go hot and sexy.
Listen. I just think that if you're not ready to have sex with your friends, you should not be in a sex with benefit type of relationship. I say this because what happens, it becomes a relationship. And eventually one or the other is going to get hurt. So if you don't want to be friends with benefits, don't even. I mean, even if your friend will tell you, I'm so depressed, and a one-night stand, your friend becomes a one-night stand, I'm sorry, this shouldn't have happened, and that's it.
Yeah.
But I think in every movie we've watched, when there have been 2 friends involved, they always end up together.
Yep.
Right? No strings attached. Started just like
and that's the whole problem with these movies setting us up, man.
It's not.
These movies setting us up.
They're not setting you up. You guys, we all have feelings. We all catch feelings. Now, again, booty calls. Now, if you don't want your friends to catch feelings, make her a booty call.
Make her booty call. Make her come over at 4 in the morning, 2 in the morning.
Whatever, because she'll be doing the same thing with the next person.
Still a friend.
Exactly.
That's still a friend.
A friend is different. You and your friend share a lot of things. I have a friend that Solo and I are friends. If Solo and I one day God forbid, but I'm saying he's like my brother. But what I'm saying is we have a type of relationship where we tell each other everything.
Yep.
So if something gets spoiled by just, oh wow, I'm depressed, you're depressed, I'm hurt, you're hurt, and we happen to have sex,
let's make it happen.
That's it. I will wake up the next morning and say, Solo, this shouldn't have happened. I gotta go. And I would never go cross that path again. Only because You guys know too much of each other. I don't think it'll ever work.
Yeah. You wake up and say that, but what if you
wake
up and you hear bells ringing in your head?
Yeah, cool.
Bells are ringing.
646 what? 646-797-3106.
The headboard is messed up.
Oh,
your hair's all undone. You walk in front of you, like, damn, maybe it can happen one more time.
I do not have hairbrushes in my house. Okay, ladies.
This is such a double standard because friends. Hi, how are you?
Mm-hmm. Tell me why it's a double standard.
It's a double standard. You know why? Because isn't that what every person, every human being wants, is to have that nice and cool going relationship with somebody, and then not only that, have good sex on top of that. I mean, part of the reasons why you started the Friends with Benefits is because of the sex. It's because of either A, you're not getting it on a regular, because that's what the Friends with Benefits is what it's all about.
Yeah. When you start the Friends with Benefit, you both have experienced something that you wanted and didn't get, and now you're done with it. So now you're friends.
Not necessarily.
The person that I did it with, he actually wanted a relationship, so he stuck by the Friends with Benefits because of me.
From the get-go. That's what I'm saying.
But because he wanted to have a relationship.
That's what I said. Some people come into this knowing what they want.
But a lot of people that get into the Friends with Benefit want a relationship. A friend with benefit shouldn't be a relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
You guys gotta
You're
determine.
right. It shouldn't be a relationship. It's basically a fuck buddy, like everybody calls it. Yeah. I mean, there's a missing concept that's happening here because you guys also talk. You guys wind up finding out a lot of things about each other, and then eventually, although they may not be feelings, there is a sentiment that, okay, wow, the only person that really knows me is such and such, is this other person. Why? Because you actually opened up. Because when you finally open yourself up to someone sexually, other things fall into place.
That's what I've been saying. But as a Friends with Benefit, when you decide to have this type of relationship with your friends, all right, we got a call up.
It's gonna get marinated.
Yes,
here.
it is. Welcome to the Everything Eve Show. You're on the air. Hello. All right, they hung up.
Call back.
Lou made a point there, but what happens when you're looking for Friends with Benefits? You don't want to get the attachment.
But usually you don't look for a friend with benefits. It just happens.
Yeah, you're right. It happens.
No, look what just happened when your friends. There we go.
Let's go to the phone call.
Hi, welcome to the Everything You Show. You're on the air.
Hi, it's Jeannie.
Hi, Jeannie. How are you?
Hey, Jeannie. What up?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
I just heard the word sexually and I called.
Oh, damn. Jeannie, talk to me. I want to ask you a question.
Always in the gutter.
How does it, would you ever,
be
if
my
you
friend
ever
with
had
benefit?
The chance, would you be someone's friend with benefit?
I don't know. That's a hard question. I don't think so.
You see?
There has to be a relationship or something after that.
You see?
So the thing is that once the relationship gets sexual, I think there's feelings involved and shit, at least for the woman. Because men have no feelings. So
wow.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
We just don't stick it in. That's it.
No, all men, listen, all men except Louis Lou.
By the way,
yeah, that's what I think.
I'm gonna see.
Once you have sex, olvídate.
I'm gonna see you this week. I'm gonna see you this weekend. Oíste.
Oh, you going to Florida?
Yeah, I'm going down to Florida because I got to go to Florida to catch my flight.
Save that booty call talk for later.
Hey guys, we're talking about Florida.
That's the Friends with Benefits. That's what I'm trying to do right now.
This is a Friends with Benefit topic. And
no, so then why? I mean, the relationship aspect, regardless of how you put it, it's still a relationship. Regardless of how you put it, it's a relationship. It's sexual. It's a relationship. The reason why y'all two are together is because it's a relationship. So the double standard is, come on, guys. Isn't that what every human being wants? To have that type of cool-going, outgoing type individual where there is no strings attached sometimes.
But there's no guarantee for it to be my girl or to be your
I think, the only benefit is that
I think that's only going to cause problems, honestly, because that's when all the feelings start, and then jealousy and all that crap. So
and that's
I think that friends with benefits is something that should not happen.
Hey.
Honestly.
I think you just enjoy the time.
No,
enjoy the time.
she's
Let it
right.
happen.
I mean,
enjoy
Well,
the
I'll
time.
probably enjoy it if I'm drunk. I don't know.
Enjoy-
Then I'll forget it. If I'm drunk, I
Well,
won't know.
invest
She
in
said
some
she's
liquor.
drunk. She
Ciroc
said
boy.
she's
Be a
drunk.
Ciroc girl. I don't know. That's it, man.
Be a Ciroc girl.
You know?
But anyway, thank you guys for having me. And Eve, you look great. Jacinto, by the way, listen, Jacinto's Eve's fan. And he's a friend of hers, and he wants to know if he wants to be your friend. If you want to be his friend with benefits.
After a couple of surgeries, I will.
Wow.
Whoa,
man.
For him or for you?
He needs
Oh,
those
for him.
surgeries. He's got the money. He just needs to change what he does.
Jacinto.
That's a friend with benefits.
Yo,
He's gonna
that
take
is the
me out.
worst shutdown I've ever heard in my life.
Tell him I said I love him.
Yo, I've never heard a shutdown like that before in my life. Yo, maybe after a couple surgeries. So what?
Gotta fix his
Film
face.
music from The Price is Right.
Really, right?
There we go. Thank you, Jeannie.
Oh, man.
Okay, love you guys.
Love you too.
That's right, guys. You can check out Jeannie at ExtremeLatinoRadio.com. Sponsor sisters right here at OnlineRadio.com.
That's it. That's
hot. Y'all better
it.
check
So
her
I'm
out.
going to go touch on the real quick reasons and what to avoid when you start with this whole friends with benefit.
All right, let's go.
The first one, you must remember that you are not his girlfriend and you are not his boyfriend. I mean, her boyfriend. Yeah, vice versa. All right?
Okay.
So when you have sex, it's just a sex thing.
I done forgot as soon as I get up out that. I done forgot. So it's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what we all say. That's what we all say. All right. And number 2, if you choose to date other people, you got to understand that they may not be comfortable with your cuddle buddy, what they call the cuddy buddy. So either you tell the person that you're with that this is what you're having, but I doubt that any person in their right mind would tell.
I don't think you tell anyone.
Whoa.
Well, this is what it says it right here.
Eve, this
It
shit is
says,
sounding
they
crazy.
wrong. There are rules. It tells you the rules.
You need to cut that out. Strike it.
I'm just going to tell you. Wait,
So Eve, you mean to tell me you're gonna tell your next other? Oh yeah, I got a fuck buddy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta take it.
This guy right here was knocking it down before you. We're
No,
still gonna
that's
chill
my
though.
friend I
We're
just
still
had
gonna
sex
chill.
with. But it tells you if you choose to. I'm sorry, I'm just giving the
All right,
rules.
that
like
rule
they
is
said it.
wrong. Who you tell is your friend with benefit. Like,
I got a man, be careful
Like,
that.
listen,
I don't
we
know.
gonna chill. I got such a
That
thing
just
going
develops problems between men. I mean,
You know what? But let me just tell you something. Women and also men, when you are in a circle, I'm sorry, intuition speaks very loud. You can tell who in that circle have friends with your partner. You can tell. I'm sorry. I can smell that shit coming from a distance.
What you mean if they have sex with the
You are the new girl coming in. It's like what they're saying. If you and I are friends, but we had sex,
yeah, you can.
Who was the other? Who was the previous? Or who
they would
was?
know. They can pick up on who was your previous.
Yeah.
It's body movements. I'm sorry.
Hey.
Jeannie says I scare her. I'm sorry, Jeannie. You scare me too.
It's true. It's true. You know why? You know why y'all gonna know? You know why y'all gonna know? Because women are catty. Y'all, the girl, my friend with benefit, that was supposed to be my friend with benefit. She gonna see my girl and be like, give it a like.
Yeah, smile at her, laugh at her.
Oh, no, come on. Are you serious?
Coming like, oh, that's her.
Yeah.
You know, mad guys. You see guys, y'all come in. I see the be like, oh, what's up? Like, yeah, just take care of my friend. This is this is my homegirl right here. Take care of her, man.
Not all guys.
You know, unless you got feelings, but that's what I would do.
But number 3, it tells you he or she does not have to call you. All right, so don't expect a phone call after you had sex.
That's right.
All right, it's not a booty call, but he doesn't have to call you.
That's right.
All right. The 4th one, don't become territorial.
That's
wow.
definitely
That's like the hardest thing. I'm sorry.
That's the biggest
because
one.
when you just finish having great sex, you become territorial. I'm sorry.
You know what I've seen though?
I definitely would not be able to fit this category because if the sex is good, that's it.
I agree.
That Louis. If the sex is good, I'm staying, and I'm gonna fight for that shit.
I had a girl try to play dead. in my bed after sex. Like, yo, we done did what we did, you know.
She
it was time it was time for her to go home. Like, yo, I'm gonna go call you a cab. Y'all went in the kitchen, got some juice, came back. Yo, she knocked out. So I'm shaking her like, yo, you alright? Like, yo, I'm shaking her like, yo. I'm like, really? You gonna sack? So I actually like sat up for like an hour and a half. Yeah, and then she like looked up to see if I'm up. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Let me call this cab right now.
Well, you know what? That's great that you brought that up because that was number 5. You don't get too comfortable.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't get too comfortable. If you're gonna, you know, the best place to go and do this is at a hotel. Because once she's in your place and she gets up, goes to she's going to want to put on your T-shirt. She's going to want to put on your T-shirt. She's going to want to put on your TV.
Or vice versa. The guy's going to want to do that
fellas, do it even smarter. No hotel. Go to a room. Go to a room. Let me go to use the bathroom real quick. Because the bathroom ain't in your room. Go use the bathroom real quick.
He's a snake, right? He's such a snake.
How it's more embarrassing to be like, all right, listen, I'm leaving and leave you there. You know, just be like, yo, I'm
Nah, but the other thing is that you got to look out for it. If she leaves anything behind, if she leaves her hairbrush,
but then you know when she does that,
like she's already pissing on the territory. She's claiming like.
Yo, and you know what?
And I gotta come back to get that.
That stuff. I've never heard of a man doing that. Now that's something women do. I've never heard of a man leaving like his underwear under the mattress. You know what I'm saying? And walking out commando. You know, but women, y'all always have y'all panties like hidden like somewhere crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I had a friend one time that the girl would leave her panties in the glove compartment of his car because they would usually get it on in the car.
Oh my God!
And they were friends and they were with benefits also, and she would just leave stuff around here and there, but she was being catty. She was just like, so that just in case the next girl sees it, boom, he gets caught, and that way he wind up coming back to her for some more sex.
Wow.
You see?
Wow.
Girls are bad.
Well, I know we are, but you know that's so crazy. I would do something like that if I was getting territorial. I'd start putting, you know how when you comb your hair and you just like leave little pieces on the car.
I had a girl leave bobby pins.
I would just leave stuff around.
You leave some hair
and my lip gloss. I'll make sure I put that right on the side because they never look on the side of the door.
Yeah.
The guys always.
And the girl knows that it's not her lip gloss.
That's right. I'm putting that shit right on the side.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
You know what I have done? It happened to me that some girl kissed the interior of my car.
Oh my God!
And that lipstick wouldn't come out.
Oh wow!
Okay, you didn't try hard.
It probably was sitting there. It was in the summertime, so imagine all the heat.
How about when they write their name on the fog, on the window, and then afterwards it pops up.
That's it. That's how you catch them. That's how you catch them. You got good.
I've had
like
Bobby. I have something small as a Bobby.
Get the Windex
in my house, and you know
we're gonna Windex. Carry that Windex with you. And number 7 says avoid being an FWB with someone that's very, very close. See, you can't be.
I agree.
You can't have that with someone that knows so much about you.
I agree.
It says hooking up with acquaintances is always an ideal situation because you don't run into them on a regular basis.
That's
so. You know, you're going to feel uncomfortable the first time.
Oh, yeah. If they're very, very close to you and they still want to be friends with benefits, that means they got feelings for you. Because if you want to be my friend with benefits and you don't know
and you know everything. And you know everything.
That's not going to work.
And then the one I just said a little while ago, number 8, is understand your relationship will never, ever be the same again. So are you guys willing to mess up a friendship over this whole friends with benefits when you can have sex with anybody else that's not your friend?
And not mess up a friendship.
And not mess up a friendship. So I guess the risk is on you, where you determine how deep is your friendship, or do you really want that sex with benefit? You know, you want that chick sexually. You don't want her as a friend, so you risk it. You go and you go.
Be fine. But if you want her as a friend, you don't want to risk it.
And then we, the women, would have to decide: do we want this guy as a friend, or do we want him more than a friend? Because I think that again, you have so much in common with your friend. You guys hang out. You guys do a lot of things together, and once that sex comes in, it gets kind of.
You know what I see happen
touchy,
a lot?
touchy.
I see a lot happen with a lot of women. Y'all have so much confidence in y'all vagina that I think that we're the only ones that's going to get caught up.
Yes.
That we're the only one that's going to get caught up.
Confidence in y'all.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
They say the P word is the power. I'm sorry. It's powerful.
It is.
No, I'm not talking about the penis. And I'm talking about
No, you're right. The vagina does have, you know.
I didn't feel like cursing today, but you know what?
It is.
I didn't want to get dirty like that.
It does have a lot of power. It controls a lot of the reasons why men do the things they do, why we dress the way we dress, the cars we drive, our ambition for money, and you know, it's because to have the power and have women to be attracted to women. You know, but at the end of the day, women also think like, you know, the first thing a woman will say is, don't get hooked. Don't get hooked. And I'm be looking like, right? What? Wait, what?
So when you run out there, you know, I want to. Then you start wondering, and you get curious. How good is her shit?
Well, how I'm gonna get hooked? What she got? She got a rainbow shooting out. Some gold.
You never want to find out.
Gold coins gonna shoot out.
You know what? But I don't think that with friends don't say that. You know, friends that are into that like you, they won't tell you.
They won't tell you that.
We would actually act the other way.
That's how you know they got feelings. That's how you know they got feelings.
We would act the other way. We would act very quiet. You know, we're not going to brag about how good our sex is. We're not going to brag about how good our sex is. We're just going to let it happen. And then that's when you guys get hooked, because when we
not
brag
bragging about it,
right? When we brag,
that's also for guys when they bragging, and then when you find out it's wacky, you like,
what the hell?
You out of here? You know, he's bragging for no reason. But don't brag, guys.
Damn, sorry guys. Sorry guys. I don't
you
know
make
what
us
that
think. I
don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what that feels like. That's why that shit is funny to me.
You dumb.
It's some guy at home right now mad at y'all.
He's like, there's a guy out there right now going, damn.
Punch this computer screen. He done punched the keyboard.
Yup. He's damn, I told that girl.
No, it's true. A lot of
guys
like
do not
to brag,
brag.
and it's not good.
You get to the bedroom, gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
Don't brag. No girls like a man bragging.
You better lowball it. Lowball it.
No, once you brag, your expectations go so high that when you don't fulfill that, it's like,
you don't meet that. It's like, yo.
So didn't you say you can do this? What happened here?
Listen, you better.
But I just think that you guys, men, because you guys are the ones that like to brag about, you know, how good.
But like she said,
I'm gonna make you shook. You know how they're gonna make you walk all crooked.
But most of the men that say, like y'all said, most
those
of
are
the
the
men
guys
that say that
those are the guys that don't do nothing.
Those are the guys that
don't deliver.
And then again, friends don't talk like that to friends.
The guys that's gonna do it, you're not gonna hear that from them. You're not gonna hear that from them. You're not even gonna know till you get up to go get some water and you do that. Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Like, yo, like what happened to my legs? You got a wheelchair in here or something I can use?
Don't act like that don't happen to you guys.
My legs are shaking. Why my legs are shaking?
Curly. Please.
Listen, our toes can curl from masturbation. So hey, I'm just saying.
Oh, good head. Oh, definitely good head.
Yes. Do you agree with that? Really?
I'll be like,
I'm just saying, no, but I will say this.
I totally agree. I mean, come on, man. Us guys, we're guys.
I say this. For men, you know what the key?
You know what's
the key point in pleasure for sex for men is us getting there, the finish line, not the journey, just the finish line. That was the best part.
I am so
glad. That was the
glad.
best part of it.
I'm gonna give you a quick example of what it is.
Really quick.
Can I show you something? Can I show you something? This is what it is.
Yes! Yeah.
Put your hands up in the air.
Woo! Like woo! Oh,
say it with your chest.
Oh, snap. You know why I like
I'm just so glad that you guys are actually doing this. You know, when it's live, and people are gonna see what you guys are all about.
Exactly.
You know,
don't judge me.
And let me. I'm not judging you. I'm just talking about the two main people here that are talking about this.
Yeah.
That the most important part of this whole thing is when you guys are busting up, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But hold on. You know what? That makes it all more special when I take that journey to make sure you get there. Because now you know. No, it's the truth though. It's the truth though, because you know if that's all I like, but I'm doing all this extra to make sure you're good and you're happy.
Extra?
You know,
have to listen.
Are you kidding me? What extra?
2 minutes. Listen, 2 minutes in. If we want 2 minutes in, we could be good. We could be good and done. Like, oh snap, thanks, man. You know,
and bounce.
We don't gotta wait for y'all to warm up.
You know, you guys, that's your problem. That's what some of you men
but I
have
wouldn't
a
do
problem
that.
with,
you know,
because you guys don't take the time.
You
But a real friend, don't tell me, please. All right, listen. When you and your friend talk about sex, you tell your friend exactly what it is that you like, and believe me, when your friend becomes your friend with benefits, she's gonna do exactly everything that you said, and you are gonna freaking bust a nut so quick that you're gonna be really curling your toes like this, putting on her freaking hair.
There's a possibility that could happen.
Yeah.
But it rarely happens. It rarely happens.
Really? You guys are so full of
it.
You guys are so full of it. But that's all right.
If she's my friend, I'm also telling her about the things I've done with other women. I'm telling her the things I've liked that I've done with other women.
Move to the left.
You know,
up and down.
Like,
right there. Keep it on right. It's the same thing like you girls are. When we go down on y'all girls, like right there on the left. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. Hold it right there. Go.
Now wait, you talked about men. You
and then
talked about men bragging. Now women are like, oh, don't get hooked. Don't get hooked. I'm gonna make you this. I'm gonna make you that. As soon as it starts, you don't even get past foreplay. Oh wait. What? Wait, what? You see what? They be like, no. I'm ready right now.
Vibe2.com. Go get your pleasures there.
You know what I'm talking about? Wait, no. Too sensitive.
You know, you're unbelievable. We're gonna take it away with DJ Solo remix on the ones and twos, and we'll be right back with this crazy ham over here. Nikki, we gotta come back.
Have you ever met a girl that you tried to date, but a year to make love, she wanted you to wait? Let me tell you a story.
Let's go, baby.
I was talking to
time to lick the split.
The way that I met her was on tour at a concert. She had long hair and a short miniskirt. I just got on stage dripping, pouring with sweat. I was walking through the crowd, and guess who I met? I whispered in her ear, come to the picture booth so I can ask you some questions to see if you're 100 proof. I asked her name, she said blah blah blah. She had 9-10 pants and a very big bra. I took a couple of flicks and she was enthused. I said, how do you like the show? She said I was very amused. I started throwing bass, she started throwing back mid-range, but when I sprung the question, she acted kind of strange. Because when I asked, do you have a man, she tried to pretend. She said, no I don't, I only have a friend.
She's lying to you.
I'm going for it. That's what I'm going to sing. You
come on.
Got what I need.
Not.
But you say he just a friend.
Yeah, right.
And you say he just a friend. Oh, baby, you.
I'll see you Thursday.
But you say he just a friend. But you say he just a friend. Oh, baby, you got what I need. But you say he just a friend. But you say he's just a friend. So I took blah blah's word for it. At this time, I thought just having a friend couldn't be no crime. Cause I have friends, and that's a fact, like Agnes, Agatha, Jermaine, and Jack. Forget about that, let's go into the story about a girl named blah 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 that adore me. So we started talking, getting familiar, spending a lot of time so we can build a relationship or some understanding how it's gonna be in the future. We was planning, everything sounded so dandy and sweet. I had no idea I was in for a treat. After this was established, everything was cool. The tour was over and she went back to school. I called every day to see how she was doing. Every time that I called her, it seemed something was brewing. I called the room, it got picked up, and then I called again. I said, yo, who is that? Oh, he's just a...
I wanna know your name, man. I wanna know
Bring that
what
back.
You got a man.
Bring that back.
I wanna know everything. I wanna know your number and if I can come over. I wanna know what you like. I wanna know so I can do it all night. But you're telling me I'm just a friend. You're telling me I'm just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need. Got what I need.
I know I got what you need, baby. Let's go.
Hey, I'm just but you say I'm just a friend. Cause I can be. Cause I can be. But you say I'm just a friend.
Yes. Lick the split.
I wanna know you in and out. I wanna know what you're all about.
Motion lotion.
I wanna know what makes you laugh. I wanna know about your past. I wanna know how you move. I wanna know so I can move too. I wanna know, but you're telling me I'm just a friend. Telling me I'm just a friend. Oh baby, you got what I need. Got what I need, yeah. But you say I'm just a friend. Say I'm just a friend. I'm just a friend. 'Cause I can be girl, I can be your fantasy, yeah. But you say I'm just a friend. Say I'm just a friend. I'm just a friend. Whoa, baby, you got what I need. Got what I need, yeah. But you say I'm just a friend. Say I'm just a friend. I'm just a friend. Whoa, 'cause I can be your fantasy, yeah. But you say I'm just a friend.
See how they break out, Ham?
I stay laced, and I know you know I'm fly. Girl, stop.
All I want is this right here. Kim, how many licks can you do? Ladies, lick it.
Don't be scared. It don't bite.
DJ Solo Remix.
It's the G-Mix. When I'm fucking up gin, I'm invincible. Don't love no hoe, that's my principle. 'Cause bitches come and bitches go. That's why I get my nut and be out the fucking dough.
I say Nick, Knack, give your dog a bone. Which one of you broads, see you can take home. Caesar's a freak, big brown and large. Fuck with the hoes, big, light and tall. It take two to make the thing go right. Strip, flash, titties, ass. Oh no, she's a Leo, baby. All up in that ass, you so crazy. I'm a freak from the heart and I fuck for y'all. And your mouth at the spot where I rest my
oh yeah
to die. And my mom's pimp for me. That's why C's never eat chicks for free. You feel me?
How many hot licks does it take, mommy? So many hot licks does it?
DJ Solo Remix.
Hey, yo, Tim, man, it's the jump off right here, man.
Why not, baby? Let's go.
It's the jump off. I've been gone for a minute, now I'm back with the jump off. Goons in the club, case something jump.
You're my jump off.
But I hide at the pump off. In the graveyard is where you get stomped off. All we wanna do is party and buy everybody at the bar Bacardi. Black Barbie dressed in Bulgari. I'm trying to leave in somebody's Ferrari. Spread love, that's what a real mob do. Keep it gangster, look out for the people. I'm the wicked bitch of these. You better keep the peace.
Why not?
We the best, still is room for improvement. Our presence is felt like a black people movement. 7 quarter to 8, back to back when I'm sitting on chrome 7 times.
That's for my beats. With the Bentleys, the Hummers, the Benz. Escalade 23 spins. Jumping out the Jaguar with the twins. Keep your bread up and live good. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. All my players in the hood stay fly. And if you're ballin', let me hear you say
It's Little Kim and Timberland, nigga, shit to drawers. Special delivery to you and yours. I rep the bitches, he rep the boys. If you rep your hood, then make some noise. I got my eye on the guy in the orange coat. Don't he know Queen B got the ill deep throat? Let me show you what I'm all about. How I make a Sprite can disappear in my mouth. Shake up the dice, throw down your ice. Bet it all, play a fuck me rice. Money ain't a thing, throw it out like rice. Been around the world, cop the same thing twice. Rub on my tits.
Say it 3 times.
Give me some step on the gas. Pop the cork and roll up the hash. You know what we about. Sex, drugs, and cash.
With the Bentleys, the Hummers, and the Benz.
Go by the name of Swiss Beast the Monster.
Shake, shake.
This party started.
Shake, shake.
Let's go.
Ladies.
EBE come through in the minds of pride. Throwing it big like I live in the Taj Mahal. Talk, and I don't get into blah blah blah. That's why they love and that's real, been the chick that they talked about. Damn is the words that come out they mouth. She look good always without a doubt. Ask for it, she back and cake and now. Come on.
Whatever. Whatever. Lick the split. Hit the rumble.
I'm a kidder. I have it with a pillow and a casket won't fit her. The only reason I hit her, she cut so greasy. Little jump skis, but ask somebody who I be. See, I'm all to the easy. It's midsummer, got on long sleeves cause my arms is freezing. I get fly for no reason. See, I got money, but it's always Robert season. Yeah, see, hip hop needs me. The beats are Swiss, the girl is sick, and please believe that I'm a starter. See, every damn day I ball. My jeans is blue and gray, like Seton Hall.
Put your right hand up, put your left hand up, put your right hand up, put your left hand up, put your right hand up, put your left hand up.
It's getting hot in here. Huh? Let's go, baby. You already know you're rocking out with DJ Solo Remix. I'm gonna lead DJ Platinum. Let's go, baby. Rock. Everything Eve Show. Every Tuesday, baby. Let's go.
And a little bit of. I was like, good gracious, ass bodacious, flirtatious, trying to show patience. I'm waiting for the right time to shoot my steam, you know, waiting for the right time to flash them keys, and I'm leaving, please believing, me and the rest of my heathens, checking out a lock at the top of the Four Seasons, penthouse, rooftop, birds I'm feeding, no deceiving, nothing up my sleeving, no teasing, I need you to get up on the dance floor, get that man what he asking for, cause I feel like busting loose, and I feel like touching you, and can't nobody stop the juice, so baby tell me what's the use, I said, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes, I am getting so hot, I will take my clothes off, oh, it's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes, I am getting so hot,
DJ Solo Remix. DJ Solo Remix.
You are now rocking with Top Gun Elite DJ Solo Remix.
I must have superpowers, rap 225,000 hours. Get it calculated, do the math. I made 1,000 songs that made you move, yeah. And for the last 300 months, I made 16 albums with me on the front. And
shake, shake, shake.
Beats, I heard 93 rappers say like me. 2 singers and 10 comedians, and I'm still gonna yell it every time you see me in. What's my favorite word? Why they gotta say it like short? You know they can't play on my court, can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the court.
This is what you are. Runaway girl. Big shout out to my ladies and queens. Let's go, baby.
I want a girl with extensions in her hair, bamboo earrings, at least 2 pair, a Fendi bag and a bad attitude. That's all I need to get me in a good mood. She can walk with a switch and talk with street slang. I love it when a woman ain't scared to do a thing. Standing at the bus stop, sucking on a lollipop. Once she gets pumping, it's hard to make the hottie stop. She likes to dance to the rap jam. She's sweet as brown sugar with the candy yams. Honey-coated complexion. Another one.
Pop it, pop it.
Yeah. Come on. It's 2 up in the morning, girl, and the DJ playing that song. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna do? It's 2 up in the morning, girl, and the DJ playing that song. Now what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
We in that ugly truth shit right now.
Living American Express card, mommy, you can get whatever you like. Plus I got that all black Phantom, it's tinted on 4 sides. Get hit, kiss it, they can see us inside. Mommy, tell me, do you like it? I know you like it. It's written all over your face, don't fight it. You like it more than I like it, so put it all over your face, don't bite it. Crack from rags to riches, club packed with had the bag and digits. That game is vicious, and we can get it popping in the bathroom. Don't be selfish, man. Go ahead and pass it to 'em. Then we can all crush. It's like $1 million on my neck. Got all of these women all struck. We busy drunk off a syrup, and I'm up in VIP, and these chicks are screaming, let me in. I'm back. Chill, baby. These are new Gucci's, nigga, I'm fly. These are new Louis, nigga, I'm fly. These are new Maurice, nigga, I'm fly. Nigga, I'm fly. Matter of fact, I'm cute,
call me Mr. Fifth Ave. I'm pop tag, he just lip tag. Gucci, Fendi, say that I must have money like facial hair, I must have. And you can tell that I does this. Man, your boy switch gears like it's stick shifts. And I'm usually in the crib with a thick chick. I open them up and then let my stick shift. I talk dollar bills, cause I'm rich now. The cash hills every time I lay my wrist down. The boy Icy, they love how I glitz now. Hit the store and tell them give me that like Chris Brown. Go ahead, man, tell me what you drink. 50 ain't the only one laughing to the bank. Cause bills in my mouth every time
I got a special delivery for you, baby. Let's go.
This for my though. Special delivery. Spit like this, get my wrist all glittery.
Special delivery.
Snakes get
open up, open up.
In the chivalry. Rap ruler, you can ask Buddha. Right jab like Zab Judah. Every member on my team is a shooter. Tight like a womb, no room for intruders. Spark, twist in the Philly. And good humor, don't be silly. It's gravy, baby. I got it all smothered. Like makeup, I got it all covered. You want a jewel? Don't be.
I got it all covered, baby.
Don't be fooled by these phony accusations back.
What?
And this front and they publicity stunts and propaganda. Keep it private, cause I'm the commander in chief. I never stop like beef. Give me a break, I might shake the building. Play safe, vacate all women and children. I spit it out. Special delivery.
I want that.
Special delivery.
Open it up.
Special delivery.
Can I have that?
Special delivery.
Give it to me.
Special delivery.
I want that.
Special delivery.
I need that.
Now cut for me, mommy. Up. Just cut for me, mommy.
Just blaze.
Okay. Yeah, free. Okay. Yeah, Wale. That tú quieres mujeres. She said she flip.
Mama.
Flip side. Now she my baby mama.
You're my baby mama. Let's go.
Freeway got the hood on smash, pop and take, step on gas and get ghosted. Freeway got the club on lock, step on stage, shut it down, leave with a brawl, check for an edge, post up, fans ever circle the block, call the cops, it's the rock in your area, post up, distribute to the block, freeway, move the rocks in your area, yeah, pop tried to shut me down, cops tried to shut me down, haters wanna hit me up, but my carry heavy rounds, packed in a Chevy truck, what, you better ring me up,
cool, acting like what you do don't faze me. Meanwhile, I'm sitting at home all alone, trying to keep myself from going crazy.
You're about to have my baby.
The house when I think about, when I see you out, when I hear about you, I want my baby back. Close up. I thought it would be easy, but it's hard for me to.
Let's go, baby. Every Mondays, right here, Nightline Radio. Actually, every Tuesday, 8 to 10, Everything Eve Show. Let's go, baby.
Better than your next, baby. Screwed up, so you better be from Texas. Can't seem to doubt that I creamed it out. Now you dream about how I turn Neiman out. Nothing to scream about, just back your Beamer out. Pack it up in the trunk, go back to Kima House. Cause I can play cool, but I can't play fool. It's options and break up. You ever play pool? Better do you, cause I damn sure does me. And what your buzz be, it's only because me. The wifey, husband, never was me. I does me, trust me. I don't want another you, so I'ma slide. But I got another boo on the side, baby.
Play cool, acting like what you do don't faze me. Meanwhile, I'm sitting at home all alone, trying to keep myself from going crazy.
DJ Solo Remix.
You are now rocking with Top Gun Elite DJ Solo Remix.
Yeah, you got the right one. It's Weezy, baby. And if you want me looking, I let the woman taste me. Okay, now I'm with Cali. We wildin' in Miami. We got a bunch of. We problem in the Phantom. They follow us to mansion, but I don't mean the club. I'm talking about my.
Don't forget to call in.
It's your money. Now you can understand.
Let's go.
Okay, tell me, Lil Wayne. Come on, Lil, big money, big.
Whoa.
Lil, come on.
I didn't take my medication either.
Let's
go, baby.
I'm a 1B. I go hard. Ask my bra. Miss Stevie Wonder, she ain't looking at y'all.
You are now rocking with Top Gun Elite DJ Solo Remix.
Nah. Big shout out to everybody tuned in right now. Let's go.
I love me some my
Usually, I don't have to wait for nobody. When it's something about you that really got me feeling weak. And I'm trying to find the words to speak. Yeah, I got my eyes on you. So tell me what you wanna do.
Don't get it twisted. I know about this too. Let's go, baby.
That was my joint right there. That was my shit right there.
So we are
Magic.
live. Very
Yes,
live.
yes.
Let me just get myself
Oh, yeah.
together here. A big shout out to everyone tuning in right now. Did you see me bouncing?
Bouncing,
baby. So bad.
Ooh, Vitals.com.
I don't know about the bouncing and Vital, but is Frank there?
Alrighty now.
A big shout out to Frank.
Yes.
So, all right. So when we first left off, the whole Friends with Benefit, it kind of got more like a booty call type thing. We do not, I insist, we don't want to be booty calls. I think that the whole concept of being a friend with benefit is that that person you're having sex with is your friend. Right?
And you are able to talk to them.
And you are able to talk to them. But we also got to remember that in the whole process, we can't catch feelings. So it's very, very hard to try to keep up with the whole Friends with Benefit, because eventually, you know, we're all human beings. We all have emotional feelings. And at one point or another, if the sex is good, I said this before, you're going to get hooked. So if you are not ready to lose your friend over this whole sex thing, then obviously the Friend with Benefit does not, is not good for you. Now, I told you before, we went over the whole rules. The person you should sleep with or you can sleep with is someone that you're not so close with, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't have to see this person on the regular. She's not, he or she is not in your circle. So you're able to pick up and just go, you know, as you please.
Yep.
Okay.
So how do we tell the person that we're seeing, your friend, which is your friend, how not to catch feelings? Like, when do you know that you're catching feelings? When you ask to see them more? When you text more? You shouldn't be texting about sex anyway.
How about when you text more?
That's a big problem. So
Wait, so text is a big problem?
Yeah. You know, when you're texting a lot every day and you're texting me like a boyfriend, then
that's
it's a problem.
I think it depends on the context of this text. You know,
how about if the context is about you or I miss you?
Oh, yeah, no, that's
when are we going to see each other again? You know?
That's the point. It has to, obviously, your Friends with Benefits were about sex, then the text should be about sex.
Yeah. What's up?
Hello,
what's up?
caller. You're on the Everything Eve show. Hello.
Hey, good evening. How you doing?
Good How evening. You doing?
What up? What up?
I'm all right. Is Rudy there?
No.
Yeah,
Who's
this is Rudy.
Who's this?
I think I wish him happy birthday. He's A+.
Hi, A+. Rudy is at
Shout out to
Ricardo's.
A+.
Rudy is at Ricardo's Steakhouse celebrating his birthday, and I want to give him a big shout out because I miss him. That's my co-host. So a happy birthday shout out to
birthday,
Rudy.
I like that place.
Yeah. So let me tell you, now that you're on the phone, and you are definitely a candidate on this Friends with Benefit Day
I
Plus.
thought you was gonna say, whoa, you're a candidate for her Friends with Benefit.
You're gonna crucify yourself on the air, yes.
I'm gonna sacrifice myself.
Go ahead. You know you do this good. You do this good. Now let me ask you a question. Have you ever had a failed Friends with Benefit?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Thank you, thank you, A+. No.
Yes.
Who
Shut up.
hasn't?
Who hasn't? I haven't. I haven't had sex with my friends.
You know what?
I haven't had
The
sex
question
with
is,
my
who
friends.
had one that was successful?
If you're an
If you
adult,
are successful, then you become.
If you're an adult with an active sex life, then you've done everything. A lot of women like to say, "I've never been a booty call. I never had a one night stand."
I don't agree with that.
But if you pay for dinner and you take a girl
tell him off.
to dinner, then you're paying for pussy regardless. Like, there's no way around any of this. Like, what I'm trying to say, everybody's done everything they say they haven't. You know, and everybody's
that's
been
not
friends
true.
with benefit, whether you knew it or not.
Oh, wait a minute. Nikki,
a booty call, never. So that's not true.
Everybody's been somebody's booty call or jump off, or it's just a circle of life and adulthood.
But a friend with benefits shouldn't be a booty call. Friends with benefits, someone that you consider a good friend, and you just felt that you wanted to get close and just take it to the next step, and you had sex.
And you also call them when you need booty. Like,
no,
they're all
you
wrapped
don't
in one.
do
They're
that.
all wrapped in one.
You know,
that's
so wrong. That is so wrong.
Listen,
are you
if you want,
are you still friends with your booty calls?
That shit usually wears out. Either somebody becomes too attached, or somebody finds what they're actually looking for. That's a successful friends with benefits. When y'all don't stop being friends with benefits because they got somebody that they actually want.
That's horrible.
Like, I've been in this situation, and I tell a girl, yo, anytime you find a guy that's willing to give you what I want, you let me know, and I'll stop calling, making that 2 o'clock phone call. It's just like that, but not every man and not every woman obeys those rules, and that's why you get a lot of failed friends with benefits, and a lot of people erasing each other from for Facebook because they can't be cool no longer because they crossed that line, you know?
Do you hang out on a regular with your booty call?
No, booty calls are different.
Exactly what I said. I was talking about friends with benefits. Friends with benefits, you actually hang out with your friend, you know? The only thing is that sex is involved.
Damn, you know what?
And at the end of this whole relationship, so-called relationship, you should always...
I don't want to put my shit out there much,
That's why he
don't want to say
Yo, keep those papers away, man. Close those files, B.
You know, I'm not against. I don't know. I think both of them are wrapped into one because I think one can either eventually become the other.
You're right.
And vice versa. Sometimes your booty call, you can become such good friends with them, and sometimes you stop sleeping with them, and occasionally you'll sleep with them. I've had that happen. I've had girls that, you know what I'm saying, where I was just smashing, and then eventually I've grown to like the person so much that we at least had a friendship, and yeah, we still slept with each other, and then once they got cuffed up, I went looking for somebody else. It's just like that, you know? And I think friends that turns to friend with benefits can end up ultimately just becoming booty calls. Like, you know what? I don't even want to fuck with you, but the sex is that good that, you know, I'm going to keep calling you for that. It's just, I don't know, man. But it's a dangerous situation. And if you don't know
I
each other,
definitely agree with you on that. It's very, very dangerous because eventually someone's going to catch feelings. And if it's your friend, you're going to lose the friendship because the one or the other is not going to want to have that type of relationship, and you're going to lose a good friend. So to me, or to whoever believes or agrees with me, I believe that if you're not ready to, again, lose your friends, your friend over this whole, you know, getting it on shit, then don't even think about it. You know, rather treat that as a booty call than your friend with benefits because you definitely lose your friendship.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta be going in there willing
and
to lose it all.
I believe that there shouldn't be no friends with benefits because that's totally fucked up. You know, you like your friend, but then when you have sex, shit happens.
It turns out to something else.
It turns out to something else. You either get hooked, hate them. What happens if the sex is bad? You know, now you're looking at your friend like, damn, I can't even look at you again. Definitely not. I cannot be friends with someone that has sex with and the freaking sex sucked. I'll be looking at him like,
annoyed.
Man.
Yeah, I wasted my time.
I did.
But you know,
Thank God they signed that contract.
I'm about to get out of here, but one of the worst things about having a friend with benefits, and I don't know if y'all mentioned it, but if you keep that certain friend around, sometimes it deters other people from getting near you because they get sensed that, oh yeah, that's their people's, but it's something much more.
Didn't I say that? I said that before. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And I said,
you know what I'm saying? And that happens, and then sometimes if you tell that person, like, listen, so now I'm with him, you know, we can't be doing this, the person will say, oh yeah, that's cool, but we'll always throw shade at your relationship, and I've seen it happen.
I said
that. But those some guys and girls use that other as a wingman. You know, sometimes you want to use them as a wingman. So you know what? It's a balance in how you play it and how you look at it and then how you deal with it.
Yeah, wing woman is definitely the title that I would definitely associate with.
Because if you got a grenade, next to you, you'd be like, "Yo, homegirl, do me a favor."
But thank you, A+. Thank you for calling.
Yeah, it was great talking to y'all, man. Thank you very much.
Yes.
You know, but that I definitely believe that if you guys, I don't know, would you ever do friends with benefit again? Like, would you ever get involved with someone?
I will not try it again. It was too much. I wouldn't try it again.
It's draining, right? It's totally draining because you try to fight your emotions. I don't want to get hooked, but he's my friend. I don't want to do this, but you know. And then at the end of the day, you know the same people. You don't want to be caught in this whole place where all your friends gonna know. Oh shit, you sleeping with her.
All right, so let me ask this: what if you're in a relationship and you meet someone, your friends, you don't mess with them because they're in a relationship and y'all cool. You get out your relationship. And now, you know, you're available to actually try something with this person, but you became friends during the time you were in a relationship. Would you try it with them?
But you see, that's different.
You
became friends while you were in a relationship.
Yeah, with this person. So you never tried nothing with them. Your relationship is now over. You got a chance now to try this friends with benefits thing with this person. You know, there's an attraction there. Would you try it?
I probably would. I mean, that's different. It's not like you guys were friends.
So what's the difference of you being friends before?
You guys were friends before. You totally mess up your friendship. When you were with someone else and this person came in the midst of it and became your friend throughout it's totally, he doesn't know you like your friend knows you.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Well,
I just believe
she became your friend afterwards. It's not like she was there the whole time.
I mean, all right. So y'all talking about friends from what, childhood? You're not a friend from childhood?
No, I'm talking about friends for a couple of years. If you've known someone for 4 or 5 years and you know that you guys have a good
and you
friendship.
Ain't sleep with them yet?
Yeah, I don't sleep with my friends. I don't sleep with my friends. Damn, you know what? I'm just.
No, I'm just.
You haven't slept with them yet?
No, I'm just saying, like, yo.
It's just in the freaking lineup.
Yo,
they're in a lineup. They're like,
4 or 5
this one was X'd out. I have to X this one out. Maybe this one.
4 or 5 years, and then you decide to want to be friends with benefits with them. Nah, come on. Just let that pass. There's so many other people. You better pick a friend that's a year in. A new friend that's like a year in or something. Not no 4 or 5 years.
Let's say, for instance, you wind up finding out that you have that the person had a crush on you for so many years, and then
kept it in.
And she kept it in, and then you're single now, and you're like,
unless you willing,
and you always have attraction to her,
and she's still like no.
Unless you're willing to get in a relationship with her, don't hit. Don't
I'm
hit.
just saying that person, she's got a crush on you, she's going to have more feelings for you. Unless the sex is bad. Unless the sex is bad, she's going to just walk away and say, you know what?
Thank you for letting me test
but y'all testing the waters.
There we go.
And you got to test those waters before freaking go
according to the women, you might hit and your penis get hooked on something inside the vagina.
You know what? And according to you men, you guys have as big as a horse, and you're gonna make me walk. Make me walk a certain way. Yeah, right.
Listen. For the record, our legs are weak after sex because we've been putting in work. You know how much work we've been doing.
That's not true because a lot of guys do not put in work. The girls sometimes put in more work.
Listen, when you guys want,
shout out to the women at work. I like that.
Exactly. Girls do put in work, and the guys be lame.
Shout out to the women at work.
She does work.
Hey! And that's a friend. And that's a friend over there.
Big shout out to Marie Tucker. Mwah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I keep it 100.
We already know that. We see that.
We see. She does work. Good job. Girls do work.
She works.
His penis got hooked on the vagina. His penis got hooked on the vagina.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him.
Shout out to the girls that work, though, man.
Oh, my God. We work hard.
They need a paycheck. That's all I'm going to say.
And you can't take us to dinner. You
Why
can't.
not?
Because we're friends. You can't do that. You can bring freaking Kentucky Fried Chicken over, but we just can't go out.
Really?
I give you some leftovers from when I went out on that day.
Leftovers, you better bring me some real food.
I love White
That's
bring
true.
me some real food. You better cook them.
That's true.
No, now you cook the real food and you have a dinner. No.
I'm sorry.
If I'm putting all that work, you better cook a good
I'm sorry.
meal.
My friend with benefit, she better come over with something fresh cooked or bring me some food
wait,
from somewhere.
I don't know
That's
about
a
that.
problem.
You know?
That's not good.
I'm not bringing you no meal.
You know,
that's wrong, my man, because a friend with benefit isn't going to do that.
That's
You
right.
don't want them to do that.
That's
'Cause if they do that, that's a wifey right there.
There you go.
Because
he's going another direction with that. He's going another direction with that.
You take that like 3-4 minute nap right after you're like, you're done, and you wake up to a sandwich next to you.
Whoa! I don't want her to make it in my house. No. I don't want her to make nothing in my house. I don't want her to make nothing in my house. She's not supposed to know what's in my cupboards. All right. What's in my cupboards? What's in my drawers?
Just bring it.
Yeah, she's just gonna bring it because you
bring the basket.
Top.
Bring the basket with the blanket and everything. Why not? That's it. That's what he's saying.
Until I get hooked inside the vagina, I'm not gonna be making her nothing to drink or nothing to eat.
She's right. She's got that hook there, and once she gives you that food, that home cooked meal, you're gonna be hooked. So rather not have your friend bring you some dinner.
I cook myself,
exactly.
so
yeah, right. That's why you still want the sandwich on your bedside table. You're like, I'm so hungry. Sex is so good. You made me hungry.
For some of us, we don't even eat the food. We just look at it like, all right, I did my thing. The food is there. All right, I did my thing.
No, you don't. You eat your food. Stop.
That ass, I did eat the food, though. She's right.
She's right. You know what? You guys are both experiencing this friends with benefit. What advice would you give someone that's thinking about doing this?
Don't do it.
Don't do it, man.
All right, that's a good one. I wouldn't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Unless you're willing to lose your friendship.
Yeah, I mean, it's too much. It's not even more than that. It's too much headaches with it, you know.
And you don't want to lose.
But a headache, damn. You think about friends with benefit. It should be something that's not complicated because it's supposed to be.
It shouldn't be,
right?
but eventually it will be automatically
with time.
Yes,
it's totally like any other relationship. Right?
Yep.
So don't do it, guys. Don't do it. Well, we have 2 new virgins on our show today. And you know, DJ Solo Remix loves to play this song.
Yes.
And what's going to happen right now, because in a little bit we're going to be closing off with the show. But you've been here before to do that?
Yeah.
Really? You've never done it? You have never done it on my show?
We never done it. You're going to do it. That's
it.
What?
That's it. Our hammer's number 1.
I can't do this in front of my sister. This is
listen, what do you mean?
You
already told her.
It don't make a difference.
Wait. He doesn't want to do it in front of her.
Your gum on television?
He doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want to do it in front of her. But yeah, he's told
Why
her
you
how
shouting that out?
Because it's like
that's so wrong.
She snapped gum. I'm
you
like,
know what?
why
No
did that
one
pop?
noticed that until you called it out.
said it,
Are
right?
you kidding me? I heard it.
All right, just stop talking.
If I heard it, everybody else heard it.
Put
So
that
Ham.
Solo.
Ham, you got to do it. Sis, take off the headphones and here we go.
Let's get it on.
What am I doing again?
You got to hum. You got to moan. You got to moan your ass off.
Oh, yeah, baby.
This is a pineapple.
I got you marinated right now.
I'm not cool with I'm not cool with Solo talking like that. I'm not cool with Solo talking like that to me. Pineapples.
You ready? You ready? Come on, man. Let's do this right. Come on.
Okay, I'll switch it up for you.
Vibe2.com.
Don't forget, guys, you can go to vibe2.com right after the Everything Eve show.
And order your supplies.
Get your supplies going. Woo! Let's go.
Close your eyes, Ham. Close your eyes.
Say, close my eyes.
Close your eyes.
Imagine
not your friends with benefit on there.
This is my friends with benefits.
Alright. If that's what turns you on, go ahead, baby.
Feels so good.
She does?
Yeah, right there. Don't stop. Damn. Get it. Hold on, wait. Oh. I like that.
You sounded like
I record shows like this, by the way.
I was gonna say that. You know what? You sound like you were just singing to her. You were just singing and moaning to her.
You know, I'm not the guy that's in there going You know, I do the smooth. I'll be like, oh yeah. See, mommy.
See, mommy.
All right, next.
Oh, I got something special for her. Oh yeah.
Yes, you do.
You can go the other way. You can go the other way and take the mic with you.
Come on. Everybody does it.
We
You gotta pop your cherry.
Ham's cherry on the
His cherry has been popped.
His cherry is totally popped.
My cherry is not going to be popped.
Just a slight.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I can't.
Just a little bit. Just get the tipping. Come on.
Just a little. Just a little.
Just a tip.
Here we go.
Feel good.
I'm
gonna like it.
This is really pineapple for me right now.
Big shout out to Vibe2.com.
Pineapples, oh my God.
Here we go. Here we go. Big shout out to Vibe2.com. Here we go. Next pop.
Come on.
Show me how to do it.
Oh yeah. That's a good one too.
Sure, Eve. You want to learn how to do it?
Eve hasn't done it for a while. Come on. You choke on it?
I do it
You
every
choke
time
on
when I
it?
do Cold Red.
Oh, Code Red! Somebody just.
I love this song.
Ooh.
I can't look at you guys.
Yeah.
Like I can't. I can't count.
Tastes so
Oh my
good.
God.
Tastes so good, girl.
I will come out with my Latina shit like, ay, papi, ay, wait, no. I don't say it like that. And he's singing to me, stop. Go ahead, Ham, do it. Yeah, go ahead, do it like that, and then we're gonna do it again. Ready? Nikki, come with me. I mean, don't come with me. Come with you. Just do it with me. Ready? Let's just go. Wait. Shut up.
Solo. Yeah.
Ready?
That's how it's done.
I'm gonna get in trouble for this. You guys gotta stop.
Sit it on me right now.
Ooh. Come here. Let me lick it up. And sit down.
Stay down.
Oh my God! I'm like trying to stay down. I'm like holding this thing.
You hear how commanded it got? Stay down.
Stay down.
Get down. Sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Stay down.
Turn me off. I can't like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's got that turn off voice. I gotta hear a nice sensual voice. Like.
All right, just lay back. Open your legs. Close your eyes.
What are you doing to the microphone, Eve?
Oh my God! You guys said let me get serious. I can't get serious. I'm like, you know what? You fucked me up.
This is everything.
I was learning from her. Y'all messed up.
No, they messed me up. I was trying to concentrate, not looking over there like.
Come on, Nikki. Just real quick, a
She was
second.
gonna teach me. You messed it up. You just
there's no
bringing
teaching.
yourself
You
in
know how to
there.
do this.
Marie,
You-
take it, Maria.
You want to take it, Marie?
Take it, Marie.
I don't know nothing. All right, how about this one?
No, that makes me want to strip.
Whoa.
Well, don't strip here now.
All right, so we can't get in trouble now because I'm gonna give the last minute shout outs. Stop that! Oh my God, cut that!
Why?
Calling your name.
You know, I have
Say
the
my
AC
name,
here. I have
bitch.
the AC here, and I'm still hot. So,
Nikki.
Nikki, we're gonna be.
I know, right?
No, Nikki's gonna be invited again. Trust me.
It's gonna be women.
Without him.
It's gonna be women in progress. No, it's women in
I gotta
progress.
hear this moan from Nikki. She probably has that screech.
Some Ciroc, some honey.
Then
So
she's
just
like,
say "I, papi," like really sensual, like just like what? Stop.
He killed it for me.
Come on,
But he killed it
How
for
did I
me.
kill
You
it?
killed it for me.
Why is that?
Because you were just all interrupting everything.
I was not.
you
oh,
were.
You cannot do
Good.
that to a girl when she's trying.
Yo, shut up, man.
I hope you're not doing that when you're and just talking.
I'm not. Try,
The glass.
One last time.
About to bust the glass.
You got 4 minutes left.
The moment
You
is
got 4 minutes
gone.
left.
The moment was there when the music was playing.
Te salvaste.
Yes, se salvó, but that's okay because every Tuesday in the Everything You Show, there's a popping the cherry moment. She can call in, and we won't even know it's her.
I will do that.
There you see, she would
So,
do that.
what?
It's
She would
not-
call in
Call
and-
in.
and moan
Ay, tú eres más.
and moan. Guys, VibeTool.com has all the moaning toys for you. You know, just the pleasure tools. You just gotta, just like, and then you want to do, just
They
grab
go-
somebody, just pull them by the head and push them to you. You know, like that's. I'm so freaking aggressive. I can't even. I'm sorry. I can't.
I agree with you. I'm just like
Right?
you.
I'm just like fuck the moaning. That's it.
That's
That's it. Ooh, I'm getting hot just thinking about it. Oh my God. All right, so
Baby, this is all for the show. I came on here. I didn't know what was going on when I came out here tonight. You know?
Yo, I'm still waiting for the peaches. Yo, we need to have some peaches here next time.
I had strawberries
Okay, so
already.
like they could eat the peach.
That's now you want to get aggressive too.
Yeah, why not?
Right? It's the whole. It's
Stuff.
just.
Good stuff.
You guys, 50 Shades of Grey does this to you, all right? 50 Shades of Grey does this. 50 Shades Harder does it better, but you know, just to let you know, it's a peep, very peep. Big shout out to Everything Eve show with my co-host tonight, Nikki and Ham.
Yes.
Thank you
Yes.
guys, my DJ Solo Remix.
Yes.
A big shout out to my co-host that's not here tonight. Happy birthday,
Yeah.
Rudy.
Happy birthday.
Another
Happy
birthday
birthday.
shout out to Havoc that's
Havoc.
celebrating
Yeah.
also his birthday out there.
Yeah.
Big shout out to my engineers and one of my all-time favorite
Yeah.
fans over here, Miss
Salute.
Mari. And of course, this weekend on Friday, DJ Mad and Izzy Rock at Beso Lounge. First time ever. So after your salsa class, girl, you're gonna watch the DJ Kings rocking out. You know, DJ Matt is the guy that says, "Put your drinks up."
Y'all could be in there moaning in the
But I
don't want to moan to that.
I got moaning. I actually did something for Havoc and Rudy.
You did.
It's only maybe like about 30 seconds, 10-second thing, real fast. If I could play it for them.
Yeah. All right, but let me just give another shout out. We have also this Sunday at Side Streets. We have the Memorial Day weekend bash. Monday there's no work, and we are also doing something for Solo that night, so you guys can come by.
Nice.
That is Sunday night at Side Streets.
Okay.
And don't forget, next week is the Relay for Life at the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade. Yes. We'll be in that float.
Yeah.
All right, so we want to sing happy birthday to the guys.
Yeah, something special for Rudy. This is from me and Eve.
Oh, how sweet.
Okay.
You are now rocking with Top Gun Elite DJ. Solo Remix.
And Eve.
Here we go. Happy birthday to you.
Yo, that's crazy.
Happy birthday.
Yo, that's crazy.
Happy birthday.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. Happy birthday, though, man. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, you right there. This is crazy.
Happy birthday.
Yo, that's crazy.
Happy birthday to you, Havoc.
Oh, he had to finish it. That was so cute.
That's it.
That was nice.
That's what you gotta get. Happy birthday, Havoc and Rudy.
So he's not gonna get the birthday girl, you know, with the strawberries and everything.
What a budget. What the hell? It's lucky you got
You're on a
that.
budget. The birthday cake, the girl coming out the birthday
My
cake.
birthday, I want to hear cake, June 12th. I want to hear cake, and I want the girl hop out the cake.
Wow.
Yeah, shout out to my girl. I'm going to be in Jamaica on my birthday.
Oh, I thought she was going to say, he is?
Yeah, I'm going to be in Jamaica.
She is. You know what? She needs to be the next guest here and how she pays and stuff like that.
She's separate from this entertainment. Like, that's my baby right there. She don't need to be a part of nothing. She don't need to be a part of this. She don't need to be a part of this. You know?
Did you say that right? She sent you to Jamaica?
No, she's with him.
She's going. They're going together.
I was about to say, espérate.
Yo, that's what's up.
No, my baby did not send me to Jamaica.
Especially not alone. Especially not alone.
Exactly.
Listen.
So thank you guys. We're gonna let.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Take
we're
over
always
the
here,
show.
Man.
Yes. Guys, don't forget next Tuesday, every Tuesday on the Everything You Show. Next week we have the princess, the queens, and the princess of the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade will be here at our studio. I have no idea. Maybe a bathing suit. But they will be here on Tuesday. They will be on.
It's the young ones or the older ones? The young ones or the older ones? Because the young ones are here before.
Not the young ones.
It's the older ones.
Yes.
Okay, the ones that actually won the older pageant that were just last week, right?
It was the
yes,
older ones.
519. There was a pageant on 519. So
Come and wear something like this.
Will be here on Tuesday, next Tuesday.
Don't
forget, after my show, we have Das Gangster Radio coming right up. So you guys stay tuned at 10 p.m.
Yes.
Every day there is a show on Night Night Radio. Tomorrow, stay tuned for the Empire Probe. And then we have Saudi EG Radio.
UEG.
And then UEG. And of course, Thursday you have two Franks and a mic.
Franks and a mic.
2 Franks and a mic. Wow.
Okay.
The Franks. Could you imagine the Franks?
Yeah.
Yo, you're right here?
Pineapple.
No,
Pineapple.
he's just
Pineapple. Vegas my dude. Pineapples on the 2 Franks.
We have 2 Franks and a mic from 6 to 8. And then we have the Soul Major show from 8 to 10. Again, Friday.
It's their last show, by the way. They're
for the summer.
For the summer.
Yes,
Before
okay.
So
and
major.
then So Major. And then we have, of course, our Friday show. We have the Extremities Nth Hour. They're also one popping show.
Yeah.
And the Shop Radio, that's also hot.
Yeah. Also, Ableton on air if you guys want to educate yourself with some type of ailments or any type of handicaps. You guys are well enough to tune in from 4 to 6. Ableton on air.
On Friday.
On Fridays. At nightlineradio.com.
Okay.
Very good, very good. So, you, of course, you guys from 2 Men and a Lady on Mondays. Thank you guys for sharing the night with me tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Well, I'll definitely make sure I will not bring you on a show for friends of benefit. Definitely a booty call type over here.
Yes.
Well, I mean, not anymore, and I don't want your girlfriend to go kick your ass when you get home.
Not anymore.
And she's more of a serious chick, so I got to get her on serious topics.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta be careful with the serious ones. Those are the dangerous ones.
I don't know.
Yes.
Can you read?
Yes.
Can you read her really?
Yes. What sign are you?
Leo.
Oh, there you go.
Ay, caliente.
There you go. Leos are very frisky and hot and fuego.
Frisky?
Oh yeah.
They're so frisky.
Yeah, frisky.
Yeah.
Really?
Whisk.
Yeah, they're ready.
Whisk.
They get it in, put it that way.
She is laughing over there too.
Oh, she's a Leo too.
They got hooked.
right.
They got hooked.
She's a Leo too.
They got that.
They do.
They're good women though. They're real good women. Yeah.
But
anyway, on that note,
Cake, let's go.
There we go. Good night, guys. See you guys next week.
Thanks for rocking out. Nightline.
You have a mad solo. Thank you, Solo.
I love you, my sister. Let's go, baby. Cake. I want that cake. Cake.
I know that's for him.
I want to eat your cake. Motion lotion.
Come and put your name on it. Put your name
Solo remix.
Put your name on
And then
it. Your name, put your
yeah.
Put your name on it. Put your name on it. Come and put your name on it.
It's not even my birthday.
Lick it.
But he wanna lick the icing off. I know you want it in the worst way. Can't wait to blow my candles out. He want that cake. Ooh, baby, I like it. You're so excited. Don't try to hide it. I'ma make you my bitch. Cake.
Please do.
Cake. I know you wanna bite this. It's so enticing. Nothing else like this. I'ma make you my bitch. And it's not even my birthday.
But you wanna put your name on it.
And it's not even my birthday.
And he's trying to put his name on it.
Girl, I wanna fuck you right now. Been a long time, I've been missing your body. Let me turn the lights down. When I go down, it's a private party. Ooh, it's not even her birthday. But I wanna lick the icing out. Give it to her in the worst way. Can't wait to blow candles out. I want that.
Cake.
Ooh, baby, I like it. It's so exciting. Don't try to hide it.
I'ma make you my bitch. Cake. Ooh, baby, I like it. It's so exciting. Don't try to hide it. I'ma make you my bitch.
Doggy want the kitty. Give me a heart attack and throw it back. Now watch me get it. Ain't new to this, but you the shit. Damn girl, you pretty. Blowing out your candles, let me make a couple wishes.
Remember how you did it. Remember how you did it. If you still wanna kiss it, come and get it. Sweeter than a rice cake. Cake bread sipping. Kill it, tip it, cake. If you're sexy, you know it, ain't afraid to show it. Put a candle on my motherfucking back, baby, blow it. Love the way you do it when you do it like that. Show up with them stacks, ring the racks on my rack, wrap it.
Let's go, ladies. Let's go.
Talk that talk, yeah, I know I'm such a show off. Daddy, make a wish, put this cake in your.
My witches.
Take it off, I wanna love you.
Take it off.
Body, wanna touch you, you're moving right.
Come on, baby, strip for me.
Then back it.
Oh yeah, back it up.
Nice thighs, nice waist.
I got the motion lotion.
Forget about your face, but don't none of that matter. I'm about to make your pockets better. Girl, I just wanna see.
And hisses, big shout out, let's go, baby.
Girl, I just wanna see you strip.
Strip for me, baby. Got you. Like I said, as long as I got a face, you got a place. So sit down, baby, let's go. Lick it, babe.
Girl, I just wanna see you. Got my shades on, with my J's on. In the club with a pocket full of ones.
Let's go.
Control. Then she go up and down the pole.
Up and down.
Take home, get my if you ain't freaking, we ain't speaking. You think I'm playing? No, I'm not. Let me see you back.
Solo never plays.
Yeah, I wanna see your legs in the air. Baby, don't worry about your hair. All those tracks. I don't
don't give a
Don't worry, I got a brush in the bathroom.
In the club, they play my song. Turn it up, play it all night long. If you think you can, and you know you can, I'ma give you all this money, money, money. Strip right now, 'cause it's late, babe. I just wanna see you strip, girl. Take your time with it, girl. I just wanna see you strip. Damn, you sexy for me. Damn, you sexy.
The DJ Kings.
Big shout out Izzy Rock, DJ King, Mad Will Be, Besto Lounge. This Friday, baby. Let's go.
Going nowhere fast, we've reached the climax. We're together, now we're undone. Won't commit, so we choose to run away. Do we separate? Oh, don't wanna give it, so we both gave up. Can't take it back, it's too late, we reached the climax. I've fallen somehow, feet off the ground. Love is the cloud that keeps raining down. Where are you now? When I need you around, I'm on my knees.
Yeah, girl, it's late at night and I'm driving over to your crib for some action, and I just can't wait to put it down.
Ahora vamos a bailar. Ahora vamos a gozar.
NITELINE radio.com. What's up? This is Artie, your host for the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade. This June 3rd, 2012. Come join us at the largest celebration in the borough of the Bronx. The Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade. Oh, it's going to be off the hook. Celebrating our 25th anniversary on the Grand Concourse starting at 192nd Street and Van Cortlandt Avenue East. All festivities begin at 11 a.m. on 192nd Street and Grand Concourse. So don't forget, save the date. June 3rd, 2012, the Bronx Puerto Rican Day Parade. That's June 3rd, 2012. See you there. Wepa! Puerto Rico!
It's Talk Show Interactive, the Everything Eve Show on Nightline Radio. She still got a show? Baby, that was amazing. That wasn't me. Oh, it's my toys from Vibe Tool. Okay, no problem. The Everything Eve Show, sponsored by VibeTool.com.
Nightline Radio.
So do you want me to sit down or should I just start talking and dancing and shit?
Turning up the competition. Best Graphics New York. Best Graphics. www.bestgraphicsny.com.
That's it!
Get your logos, business cards, flyers, mixtape album covers and posters, banners, website development, custom printed shirts, corporate printing, wraparounds, and more. Call them at 347-252-1172. www.bestgraphicsny.com.
Aruba, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you. Bahamas, Bermuda, and every
Confessions Nightclub brings you New York versus Aruba. Two nightlife in one party. Saturday, June 30th. DJ Quality. DJ Create. Special guest DJ from NightlineRadio.com. DJ Easy Rock. Reppin' Aruba. DJ Vibes. DJ Big Rig. June 30th. New York versus Aruba. Ladies free before 11 p.m. For VIP, call 592-4023. $15 to get in. Welcome to Nightline Entertainment. Nightline Radio broadcasting all over the world. Keep it locked to www.nightlineradio.com for the hottest shows on the net. Nightline HQ located at 3425 East Tremont Avenue in the North Bronx. We're everything media. We don't just do internet radio. We do entertainment magazine, Black Storm music label, and artist management. That's right. We do all in one. We offer advertising solutions for small, mid-sized businesses, and social media management. Nightline even offers professional photography and videography. That's right, we handle your Facebook, Twitter, and MySpace account. Contact us now at area code 347-810-1202. That's area code 347-810-1202. Or you can email us at nightlinehq@me.com. That's NITELINEHQ@me.com. Want a tour of our facility? Contact us now. Basstorm Studios utilizes state-of-the-art hardware and software. Nightlight Entertainment. We're just not radio. We're thinking ahead.
Hey girl, what's happening this weekend?
It's the same thing that happens